Yo, this is Eternal Plays Pokemon Moon. So we're now going head over to Po Town to rescue poor little young goose from a little kid who got it taken away from it. But we'll see how that will belong to. So apparently Team Skull has taken over the town of Po Town north of here, but before we go there we're gonna take a little detour for something important. You see, 3-spin this dancing around. But if we go underneath here, to the other side, we get the TM81X Scissor. This is one of the best bug time moves in the game, especially in the physical part. Very nice move to have. But if you go inside, we'll get something really awesome. Aha! See that, Dexio? I've been waiting for you. Let me explain about the Resembly unit. Sina, you don't even waste a second. Have you been collecting Zygarde cells and cores? You collected 10 or more cells and cores combined. Anyway, I'll explain. The reassembly unit is a device that has something to do with the Pokemon Zygarde. The machine is capable of assembly and separation of Zygarde. Assembly is to create a Pokemon called Zygarde. Now Dexio, it's your turn. Oh, Sina. Anyway, there are two ways to assemble Zygarde. One is to add cells to you collected to Zygarde. The other is to create a new Zygarde with only cells. Next, we explain about separation. To separate Zygarde, it means to return Zygarde to its cells. Separated cells return to the Zygarde cube. For your information, according to research by the professor who sent us to Ula'ula, Zygarde is divided into 100 cells and cores. Depending on the number of cells and cores, the shape of Zygarde will be different. In other words, Zygarde changes form. Zygarde is said to maintain the order of Vakala's region. Then why is it in Ula'ula? Is it a sign that something is about to happen? If you collect Zygarde cells and cores, you may get the answer. Anyhow, we'll be taking our leave now. Bon voyage! So now it's time for us to finally get these Zygarde cells and cubes we've been collecting so far into something awesome. So if you go here, and you go into assembly. Let's use using Zygarde and Zygarde cube, using Zygarde cube only. What assembly methods available? Let's try to go with Zygarde cube only, because we don't have Zygarde. We can store the Zygarde 10% form. Let's do it. A new Zygarde has been assembled! Hooray! It's Zygarde 10% form. Zygarde is going to do a Pokeball. And that's how it looks. Looks like a dog thing. Here it is. Zygarde. Registered. Cool. Just a legendary Pokemon. Well, legendary, let's check it out. Zygarde. Order Pokemon Dualtype Dragon and Ground. So this is one of its forms. It has 3 forms. It's the 10% form. The 50% form is the one you can find in the X and Y. And it has a 100% form, which is interesting. Which means it can become very, very cool looking. 10% form. This is Zygarde's form and about 10% of its cells has been gathered. It runs around the land at speed greater than 60 miles per hour. Cool. Want to get action? That looks like a bit of a dog. I like it. Don't need to give it a nickname. Let's just send it to a box. I mean, I could use Zygarde actually. Maybe I should use Zygarde instead of. Maybe I should use Zygarde instead of Charjabug. Actually, I mean, I could. That actually didn't even think about that. I mean, 10% form is not that powerful in my opinion, but maybe we should just. You know what? I don't even know how many I have. Let's go to the bag. Zygarde cube. Let's check it. 18 cores in Zygarde cells. 8 in the cube. That means we can create multiple of these Zygardes. You know what? Let's actually use Zygarde instead of Charjabug. Sorry, Charjabug, you've been a helpful fella, but don't need 2 electric types in my team. And Dragon Ground is quite a cool dual type. Just need to collect more Zygardes to get that. So there we have it, Zygarde. So Safeguard, Dig, Bind, Land's Wrath. Land's Wrath is its own special move. Land's Wrath, look at that, 90 power. Use Zygarde's energy on this land to focus on that power opposing Pokemon to damage them. It's a very powerful physical move. Also knows Dig, which is also a good move, but I put Land's Wrath probably better. Ooh, I like it. So let's see, I'm just going to take a quick look. What does Zygarde can learn in terms of moves? Generation 7. Yeah, it's only available in Generation 7. It's not available in Generation 8 yet. It has... Mine Zygarde has improved... damn it. I have a bad nature on this one. Modest is not a good nature. Increase special attack minus attack. Not good, because Zygarde is not supposed to be a special attacker, so... Ability Aura Break. Affected Aura abilities are reversed to lower the power of affected moves. That's actually a bit cool, though. But yeah, we didn't get any cool moves from this one. Well, let's see. Can we learn something good from TMs, maybe? I'm actually wondering if I should take Zygarde. I mean, I already have a Pokemon that uses ground moves in my precious Pokemon there. In Marowak. And yeah, look at this. 85 one. Oh, where did I get this L85 Sneasel from? This is a Sneasel I've been breeding in Omega Ruby. The reason is because it knows False Swipe. But then I found out that Sneasel is not a very good Pokemon to use for False Swiping because it can only use False Swipe and it's pretty frail. So that's why I've been breeding a Breloom now, and I'll get into this game later on. But what should I take instead? Maybe I should get Mudbray? I mean, Mudbray is very tanky. Get a Bagon for a real Salamence. That would be cool, right? Problem is that Salamence is evolving very, 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 very late. Get Petalil, Lilligant for a very powerful Grass type, maybe? Or even Rockruff, the Licking Rock for a powerful Rock type? Could do. It's hard to say. I don't like these Bug Fairy types. Stoutland could be useful. We don't need another flying type. Masquerain, not my kind of thing. Maybe Bagon actually. I mean, we captured Bagon in Melemele Island. You know, the place where we were able to go. Bagon could be used. I mean, it goes to Shelgon and to Salamence, but it's very late. Shelgon 30, and then at level 50 becomes a Salamence. So it's a very late bloomer, but it can become very powerful still, though. I mean, Salamence was my first level 100 Pokemon in Pokemon Ruby and Sapphire when I played those games before I made a Let's Play. So, I'm actually thinking yeah, never mind. Bagon, welcome to the party. Sorry, Charjabug, you were nice to us, but I'm gonna stick with the Dragon type. Which means Bagon will need some help, but don't worry. Bagon will be enjoying the level up sequence. Do you have anything we can give to him? I don't think we have the Lucky Egg yet. That would be very nice, but we don't have it yet. We can get the Lucky Egg later on, but yeah, I wish I had the Lucky Egg. So there's not much we can do about him. At least we can put him in the party and start to level up at least. But yeah, let's use Bagon now and have our project to level up. He'll become a very powerful Pokemon for us later on. Okay, that was a bit of topic right there. We've shown you guys how to get Zygarde. It's basically get to Route 16. You have at least 10 cores and so on to get here. Cores and cells, so you can get your first Zygarde. If you have 50 of them, you can make it an even powerful Zygarde, and if you have all 100, you use the ultimate form and become one of the most powerful Pokemon in the game, actually. Not the most powerful in my opinion, but still very powerful. Let's get a PP up. And there's a trainer here. We need the 5 trainers now to get Bagon some XP. Let's go. Scientist Reed is our next opponent. With Charjabug. How ironic. We're gonna fight the very same Pokemon we just switched out. But hey, that's fine though. This is a dual type bug electric, so flying moves don't really do that much damage to it. Still enough though. Let's go with Beak Blast. The Mimikyu killer move. Ouch, that hurts. It's gonna burn itself though, so it doesn't really do much damage afterwards. Big Blast on Charjabug. Not enough to KO it though. And the burn will make it actually survive though, which is unfortunate. Can we take down the Drill Peck though? We will. Drill Peck used, and down it goes. Good amount of power there. Marowak is level 35. Next up is Muck. Muck is a poison type, weakness to Psychic and Ground. We can use Marowak or Primarina for this. Let's go with Marowak in my opinion, because Primarina is weak to poison. Not really what we want. So here comes Marowak. Oh yeah, I forgot. Of course, can't even use Psychic on this guy. He is a dual type. Poison and Dark. Which means he only has one real weakness, and that is actually the ground type. Because Psychic can't even hit a dark type. And yeah, it's weak to Fairy as a dark type, but resistant to it because of poison type. So the only weakness the Muck really has is ground. It's Boomerang on Muck. Hitting once and twice. Crunch. That's going to be super effective because Marowak is weak to Dark type as a ghost. But we can take it out. Let's do the Boomerang one more time to finish it off. Here it comes. One hit is enough and the Muck goes down. Bit of an annoying Pokemon to fight, but still we managed to take it out. Bagon gets his first level up, 17. Now let's learn Headbutt. This is a move I actually want to learn. It's a powerful normal move, and also in previous games, you could use Headbutt to use on trees to get some other Pokemon to fall out. Was one of the Pokemon that could fall out, like for example Heracross and Pineco in Gold and Silver, for example. Headbutt is very nice. Despite taking damage, I was able to gather data. Well, I guess that's not really a bad thing, is it? Okay, now since we've gone to the left side, let's finally go up to the road and head over to Po Town. Let's heal my Pokemon first though. I mean, I probably could use a Zygarde anyway, because I know there's a way you can get some really cool moves for Zygarde. He has some exclusive moves, which he can learn, which makes him very powerful. But it's fine. Going to full health, that's pretty good. But I'm not gonna go with Zygarde anyway. I could have gone with Zygarde just to do it, but I think I'm gonna skip. Because when you get these Zygarde cubes, you can also, Zygarde cores, you go to certain places and can learn some cool moves for Zygarde, but nah, let's go with Bagon. I like Salamence. It's one of my favorite. It's actually my favorite Dragon type Pokemon, so let's just have him evolve. I probably should have brought him out earlier, but hey, it's never too late. Oh, there's a Pokemon in the berries. What can that be? I probably know what it is. There's only one Pokemon doing that. Of course, it's the Crabrawler. He's the only one who goes in the berries. It's bad for him though. He's gonna fight up against a flying type. And he's a fighting type, so that's gonna be bad for it. Drill Peck, one hit KO. Bye bye, Crabrawler. Nice meeting you though. Hariyama's level 35. And Bagon's level 18, so it's catching up. Got a Lumberry. Got more berries here, let's pick them all up. Got an Espear berry as well. And got a Citrus berry as well. That's a very nice, one of the best berries you get is the Citrus berry. Recovers 30 HP upon going below half HP-ish. Unless you have other Pokemon that can use berries earlier. And this is basically the Route 16. It's very short. It's actually already over. Now we're into the Ula'ula Meadow. Let me guess, you're wondering what a golfer will be doing a meadow like this. Well, that's a question and defeat all trainers in this meadow first. Yeah, he's one of those people. You know, that only likes to fight. Just like the Zygarde cube. So that means we can, if we get more of these, we can get Zygarde stronger, becoming its 50% form, which is the normal legendary Zygarde. Now, remember we were in the place called the Melemele Meadow, right? Where we find this Oricoro, this little bird that was yellow. Well, Oricoro has multiple forms. This is one of the red forms. If you want to see how this Oricoro looks, let's talk with this dancer. I can't help it, I want a battle when that trainer is present. Yeah, it's fine. We go off against the dancer Miriel. Or Mirel. And she has Oricoro. But this one is red. Not yellow as the one we fought in the Melemele Meadow. No, this one is different. This one is red. So, Oricoro has 4 different forms, actually. A yellow form, pink form, purple form, and red form. This is the red form. This is when it's a fire and flying dual type, instead of the electric and flying as it was in Melemele Meadow. So, you can use water moves here to take it out. Let's go with Drill Peck. Roost is absolutely useless. Why did they use Roost? Why use Roost when you are at full HP? I don't know. Teeter Dance gonna be used, which is gonna cut on us, making us confused. But Toucannon says, no, I will attack you. You don't make fun of me. I'll make fun of you. And there we go. Level 37 on Toucannon. Pretty good. No, I'd lose if they were about dancing. Got a Red Nectar. This is very nice because the only way you can change the form of your existing Oricoro is to get these nectars from these different meadows, and then it can change its typing. There are 2 other meadows out there, one in Akala and one on the next island, to change Oricoro into different typings. So this is the red one. A trainer here. An office worker. Oricoro and others come lured by the flower nectar. Yeah, that's where they come. That's why there are a lot of them here in these meadows. Next up is office worker Michelle. She has 3 Pokemon actually. First one will be Torkoal. I guess Pokemon trainers here like to use fire types, similar to the typing that Oricoro has in this meadow. Toucannon will use Drought, which means that it will be a sunny day as long as Torkoal is out there. This means that fire moves will deal increased damage, water damage moves will deal reduced damage, and Thunder will have only 50% accuracy, will have a hard time to hit, but Sunny Day also causes Solar Beam to be an instant attack. Meaning you become very, very powerful, that's for sure. So for example, Torkoal as a partner for a Venusaur, now we're talking about power abuse. But if Torkoal want to get hot, sure, let's make it hot. Let's power up the Beak Blast. Curse from Torkoal, which means it's going to reduce its speed, but it's going to buff up its attack and defense. Beak Blast is used, here it comes. Good move, but Torkoal is very tanky, so it doesn't take that much power to deal damage here. Drill Peck on Torkoal. Lava Plume, one of the most powerful fire attacks in the game, doing a lot of damage, but is not that good actually, because I don't think it does that much damage if you're low HP. I think it's based on the HP of your user. Back on level 19. So it's starting to get upper and upper. Ah, speaking of which, another Pokemon to fight. This one is different. This is actually a water type. Now it's kind of weird because of water type fighting in a sunny day location. That means their damage will be reduced as long as they're using water moves, of course. Let's go in Magneton here versus Seeking. So we can use the Electro Ball, a powerful move that'll do very well against the water type. Here it comes. Almost enough KO, but not enough. Agility from Seeking, which means his speed will go up by 2 levels. Let's do another Electro Ball. Agility from Seeking. Let's do Electro Ball. Here it comes. And it's gonna be enough. Seeking goes down. Metal's level 36. Pretty nice. Primaria's level 38. Wow. Learn Hyper Voice. Nah, not a good move. Especially the normal type move. We can't even get any bonus from it. I really like normal type moves unless there's a special type of it, so let's skip it. Battle level 20. So that goes off, and next Pokemon will be Leafeon. Interesting, so she has a fire, water, and a grass type. Leafeon will not last for long. Face off against a Toucannon or a Marowak. Even better. Because Marowak is dual type fire ghost in Ula'ula region, so that's why we should use it. Leafeon is one of Eevee's evolutions. This one evolves by leveling up near a moss stone. It becomes a Leafeon. Leafeon was introduced in Generation 4 along with Glaceon. Sword stance. Yeah, Leafeon is more of a physical attacker but also has decent defense, while Glaceon is more of a special attacker with decent special defense. Flame Charge increasing our speed. We're still going to be beneath Leafeon though. Synthesis is being used by Leafeon. Restore a lot of HP. Find out we can just cut it down again with another Flame Charge. We'll increase our speed again. And now we're even faster than Leafeon. Here comes another Flame Charge. It's almost down. One more to do it. Take another Sword Stance from Leafeon. It means if Leafeon hits us with another move now, it's gonna do a lot of damage. Leafeon, if you check now, has +4 attack, while Marowak has +3 speed. Find out. Let's just do it one more time. Flame Charge on Leafeon. That'll be enough. Leafeon goes down. We go to level 36. Pretty good. An office worker standing in a meadow. That could be a painting. I'm not sure what she means by that, but doesn't really matter. Anyway, next episode we're gonna continue our ways up in the Ula'ula Meadow before we're heading off to Po Town, where Team Skull's base is. I guess we're gonna fight off against more Team Skull numbskulls, I guess. Wonder how strong they are and what they can offer to us. We'll see. Like, comment, and subscribe. Follow me on social media. And that's great for now. See you guys next time as my journey in Pokemon Moon continues.